Hello Taurus, and welcome to your general reading. If you just found my channel, welcome and thank you for being here. Let's see what we've got here. Everybody brings some history into connections, and we can't carry that baggage into new relationships. People need to be given the opportunity to prove they're different. So maybe that's what's going on here. Anything else for Taurus? Nope, that's it. Bottom of the deck. Caring connections. I'm getting a strong energy of discernment with this. I'm getting a comparison energy. Okay, we have a consciousness of lack. And in this particular image, I'm seeing the void in someone's heart. There's a feeling of disappointment for what someone doesn't have. And I feel like that is somehow informing a choice for something different. Maybe there is a person here who has filled their life with, work, success, a focus on money, and maybe love is not present and someone wants that relationship. We have deserving and blossoming abundance. Well, this could certainly be, someone's focus on, building up their finances. I don't know why I'm putting them together, but I feel like it goes together. There is something related to filling that void, being ready, maybe finding someone deserving of your love or you are theirs. I feel like someone's standards have changed. That I'm getting that vibe. It's, it probably is on the heels of something that has been difficult. Professional assistance, fragmented energy, a creative endeavor, financial constraints. Okay. Let's see what comes through for you, Taurus, regarding this energy. Okay, Spirit wants to do a comparison. So we're going to look at, I'm hearing your energy first, and then we will stack their energy to the side, and we'll look at where you stand in this relationship. So, Taurus, let's look at you first. Wow. The Ten of Swords. Have you been through something really difficult? Okay, let's see what we've got here. Taurus's energy, Spirit, what do you have regarding Taurus's energy in this brand new connection? The Lovers. Okay. A choice, perhaps. This could be a really deep soul connection as well. The High Priestess. Wow, you're coming through with a very spiritual energy. You could be very intuitive. You might be looking at where you give your energy, how you receive energy. If this isn't a judgment on the past, because I'm feeling strongly that you've been through something difficult that is certainly informing your choices and romantic connections in the future. So you may be deciding where you put your energy, who deserves it. I mean, maybe it's that. There's the discernment, judgment, and the Eight of Swords in reverse with Justice at the bottom of the deck. Okay, wow. You have been, I'm hearing the word ensnared, in situations that maybe drew you in for whatever reason. I mean, what attracts people to people is different for everybody. But I feel like you were drawn in some respect. And, maybe things didn't work out. Maybe you were betrayed. Maybe it ended up being fine for a while. And as you progress the relationship, you're like, my gosh, this is such hard work. And I think that therein lies this ability to compare or discern that from what you really want, that from what you really deserve. Six of Cups, the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Took a while to get to something kind of sneaky, but I don't know. Maybe you made a break for it. I don't know. But I feel like the energy you're bringing, I mean, we have three major arcana, which is significant in and of itself, but the energy that you're bringing to this is one where if it's not deep, if it's not spiritual, if it's not reciprocal, you're out. That's what I'm getting from your energy. Wow. So let's look at your person. Uh-oh. Seven of Swords. I had to split it there. Maybe they've also been through that. Remember, energy is energy, and it could apply to experiences or people outside of your connection. But I'm getting that this is someone who will unlock your heart. All right, your person's energy. The person Taurus is connected to, what is their energy, Spirit? Okay, I heard keep going. Bottom of the deck, cautious, very cautious. Nine of Wands. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I'm going to flip this one. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Cups. Temperance. The Two of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. The Five of Cups. This is a sensitive person. This is someone who, this could be someone who is also sort of pouring themselves into the work they do or other pursuits, but they have a lot of love. They have a lot of compassion. This is someone who I feel is sort of centered. I'm getting that with this temperance energy. And it feels to me like this is someone who may also be interested in mutual, you know, it's interesting because we have your energies in slightly different, coming from slightly different angles, but it's feeling to me like they're speaking the same language. Maybe there's something significant there. But I feel like, you know, this person is probably going to be also very careful about where they put their energies based on having come out of something rather difficult. Now, you may resonate that this is somebody you know. It doesn't have to be. This could be brand spanking new. And I feel like the energy that this person is giving is one that is very kind, warm, compassionate, but also has seen some hurt. Maybe this person may have regrets about their past relationships, if this isn't something regarding you or a history with you. It feels like this person has just learned maybe what didn't work, what they need to give, maybe what they deserve, what they need to expect from a relationship. So I'm feeling like there's, with this Five of Cups, it's interesting that it showed up. It feels like there's something within this person's past or their energy that just simply can't be repeated. Yeah, look at that. After that, we have the Eight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, with Judgment after that. Interesting. This person may pour themselves into their work because relationships, 1, 2, 3 of them maybe, have been super disappointing. Maybe it is their heart that has a padlock on it. Let's look at your shared energy. How do you both feel about one another? What is your shared energy? Nine of Cups. I'm going to flip these. Strength and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, strength upright. And, whoa, that sailed. Okay. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Seven of Cups. Wow. And the Eight of Swords upright. Interesting. I feel like on the surface, there is something about this connection that feels good. Nine of Cups. This can also be the energy of people who are just naturally happy, strength, resilient. Maybe you both understand that you have a lot to give. And it could be monetary, doesn't have to be. If this is an energy of polarity here, a consciousness of lack and blossoming abundance, there could be a concerted effort to rebuild finances. Maybe there is a job change, job loss. And with this Eight of Swords, I feel like maybe there's an energy of overthinking this. You might be more in your head than in your heart. And how do you get to a different state of things within your relationship? Well, that's where trust comes in. You may both have options. You may be dating other people. This could be a budding, brand new connection. Maybe your person is connected to someone. Maybe you are. And so maybe there's a choice. Okay, well, what do we do with this? Is this something I want to explore? I don't know that you're certain yet. I don't know why the disarming energy, because I'm feeling like it is your person coming through with this kind of guarded energy. Can you tell us about that, Spirit? This disarming. I heard the term disarming, and I'm curious. What is it about one person that totally disarms the other? The Hanged Man, new vision. They're different from what you're used to, or they're used to. They are letting go of any preconceptions about the other, whoever is viewing this. Like, okay, this is different. Hierophant energy, your energy is showing up here. Look at the major arcana. Wow. What else? What is disarming? Stress. Seven of Pentacles. In this particular context, this feels to me like any sort of like contention or relationships that felt too challenging, not easy enough, that there was sort of a sabotaging element. I'm feeling like that is maybe not present. I don't know why it didn't come out reverse, but it feels to me like there's an easiness. Let's keep going. What is disarming? They're fun. They're lighthearted. And I was getting a very centered energy, so I picked that up over here, but you could be anywhere in this scenario. This person is decisive. The Two of Swords reverse. Maybe they have a clear head. Understanding. Wow. This feels really open-minded. It also feels like there's no judgments. Bottom of the deck, past lives. This could be sort of an instant, instant soul recognition type of energy. This can also indicate that you have both, kind of surpassed some karmic cycle or situation with each other or with other people. But maybe there's an opportunity for, like, I don't know. I'm just kind of getting like the unfoldment of someone within a soul group, a belonging. Yes, I'm looking at these people all together. There's like a belonging. I want one more card. Disarming. What is disarming? It has potential. This could be a glass half full person, possibilities. This could be someone with a lot of wisdom. Wow. Let's take a look at what is the potential in your connection. What is the potential in this connection? Wow. Okay. Well, if the past can be left there, meaning don't carry your baggage into this relationship, it can progress. Clear energy to allow more love into your life. What is the potential in this relationship? Fearless love. Look at that. A courageous leap into the unknown. This can also be read as if there is some fear of, commitment or fear of, being hurt after having healed from that, then, it's going to require giving the other person an opportunity to be different than the past. Oh, this is nice. I feel like the root of this relationship is friendship, very supportive friendship. Yeah, it's not that it won't blossom into more necessarily, but it feels like this is foundational. It has to be. Anything else? What it is the potential in this connection? Open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. There's the padlock. And, I don't know. Is there an issue with remaining, fairly like guarded or in your head about this? Because you're both coming through with this energy and you're both coming through with some uncertainty. For the sake of getting some hidden feelings, let's look at that. Where do I want to go with this? Yeah, I want to use this combo. When your person thinks of you, Taurus, what's on their mind? I just saw 2025 on the timer. Perhaps this is the year for you if you're dating. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. Bottom of the deck, turn on your heart light. Oh, I like that song. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. Bottom of the deck, listen with your heart. You're listening but need to hear with a loving heart. This is interesting because it feels like this is a slow progression. And if your heart can be, opened by this person or through your acts of kindness or whatever toward this person, there's potential, and maybe it's, mutual. So what is Spirit's advice for you regarding this relationship? The real you will attract what is complementary to you. Disarming. Wow. Oh my goodness. All right, Taurus, I'm going to pause the video there. In the extended, we're going to take a look at what is it about one another that can open you up and where this relationship is headed. It feels to me like someone in this equation has, I don't want to say been, putting on airs, but sometimes we do that so that we, don't get hurt. And I feel like if this relationship can do away with all of that, and you can put away your defenses and be absolutely real and true to you, then I feel like this could work, but you got to be real. You got to be real. No airs.